Liverpool received transfer boost as Crystal Palace's eye replacement for Marc Guehi. Crystal Palace are believed to be weighing up a potential move for Rennes youngster Jeremy Yokade if Marc Guehi departs for Liverpool during the summer transfer window. Guehi has been strongly linked with a switch to Anfield, though as things stand, the Merseyside club have yet to submit an official bid. Manchester United were also credited with interest earlier this summer, but that pursuit appears to have cooled in recent weeks. Liverpool have already brought in Giovanni Leone from Serie A side Parma for a fee of £26 million, plus add-ons in an effort to strengthen their backline, yet manager Arne Slot is still pushing for more depth. Liverpool remains short of Palace's asking price currently. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate remain the established starters in central defense, with Joe Gomez and new recruit Leone filling in as cover, but Gomez's recurring injury setbacks, combined with Leone's lack of top-level experience, highlight the need for another reliable, proven centre-back. Guehi is entering the final 12 months of his deal at Selhurst Park, and Palace are open to selling him rather than risk losing him for nothing. According to The Independent, £10 million gap still separates the clubs in their valuations. Liverpool are reluctant to exceed £35 million, while Palace continue to demand closer to £45 million. This fee is especially significant as Yokade, a possible replacement, would also command around £35 million. The situation has grown even more complex with doubts over Konate, who has been linked with Real Madrid. Even if the French defender remains, Liverpool still require an experienced option to upgrade on Uriel Quansah, who recently joined Bayer Leverkusen. Jay's versatility makes him a prized asset. One of Jay's biggest strengths is his ability to adapt across the defensive line. For Palace under Oliver Glasner, he often plays as the left-sided centre-back in a back three, while for England he has proven comfortable in a traditional form in defence. Beyond positioning, Guehi offers progressive qualities: comfortable in possession, strong at carrying the ball out from defense, and capable of threading incisive passes. These traits suit both high-pressing and counter-attacking systems, making him an ideal candidate for Liverpool's evolving style under Slot. Given his age, contract situation, consistency, and tactical adaptability, Guehi appears a near-perfect fit. However, interest from abroad threatens to complicate Liverpool's pursuit. Inter Milan joined the race. Reports from Caught Offside suggest that Inter Milan are monitoring the situation closely and could look to swoop in. With Liverpool's talks stalling, Inter may attempt to hijack the move, since leaving Chelsea for Palace in 2021. Guehi has established himself as one of the most reliable defenders in the Premier League. His development has not gone unnoticed, attracting the attention of multiple elite clubs. At present, Liverpool remain in contact with Palace, but with valuations stuck between £35 to 40 meters from Liverpool and £45 50 meters from Palace. No breakthrough has been made. Inter's long-term plan, while Inter are not expected to table an immediate offer, the Serie A side have already made their intentions clear. Club president Giuseppe Marotta and sporting director Piero Acilio have spoken with Guehi's representatives, signaling that they see him as a prime free transfer target for 2026. If Guehi allows his contract to run down, Inter are prepared to offer a lucrative package to bring him to Milan. Konate's future complicates matters. Meanwhile, Ibrahima Konate could be edging closer to an exit. According to Spanish outlet ASS, Real Madrid have identified him as a key defensive target, although Liverpool are unwilling to sell him this summer. They are aware of the risks of losing him for free further down the line. As a precaution, the Reds have already recruited Leone and continue to keep Guehi high on their list of options. Real Madrid, however, prefer a patient approach. They are prepared to wait until 2026 when Konate's contract expires, but injuries to Eder Militao and David Alaba could force them into action sooner. Reports in Spain suggest Los Blancos would only consider bids in the €20 to 25 meters range. Crucially, Konate has reportedly given his initial approval to a future move to Madrid, leaving Liverpool in a delicate position as they prepare for life after him. The Scotland international is putting the finishing touches on a £25 million switched to the South Coast after successfully completing a medical at the weekend. Doak, who is just 19, originally arrived from Celtic in 2022 for around £600,000 and spent last season developing his game on loan at Middlesbrough. He has only featured 10 times for Liverpool's senior team so far. That figure could still increase before the transfer window shuts. With Liverpool's recruitment team pressing ahead on multiple fronts, Marc Guehi remains a key defensive target. From Crystal Palace. While talks continue over a possible swoop for Newcastle striker Alexander Isak, however, outgoings are also expected before the deadline. Kostas Tsimikas, who has slipped down to third-choice left-back following the capture of Milos Kerkez, is attracting serious interest from Nottingham Forest. Meanwhile, midfielder Harvey Elliott has emerged on RB Leipzig's radar, with the German club expected to act once the future of Chelsea-linked Simons becomes clearer. Away from the transfer activity, disturbing news off the pitch made headlines. A 47-year-old man has been released on bail and banned from attending football grounds across the UK after being accused of racially abusing Bournemouth forward Antoine Semenyo during Friday night's clash at Anfield. The individual, a Liverpool supporter, was detained on Saturday on suspicion of a racially aggravated public order offence. He has since been bailed as Merseyside police continue their investigation. Semenyo reported the incident during the first half of Liverpool's 4-2 victory over Bournemouth, but refused to let it define the evening. Instead, he delivered a standout performance, scoring twice to secure the win. Reflecting on the events, the 25-year-old Ghana international wrote on social media the next day, "Last night at Anfield will stay with me forever. Not because of one person's words, but because of how the entire football family stood together." Detmer Harman questions Liverpool's summer business despite the win. Liverpool's performance raised eyebrows. The champions know retaining the Premier League crown will be a huge task. And while their transfer window has been busy, the squad still looks light in certain areas. Against Bournemouth, those weaknesses were exposed, especially in defense. Former Liverpool midfielder Detmer Harman has cast doubt over two of Arne Slot's new arrivals, singling out Milos Kerkez and Jeremy Frimpong for criticism. Liverpool's fullback department has been reshaped this summer. Kerkez has been brought in to provide a long-term successor to Andy Robertson, who is still at the club but entering the twilight of his career. Frimpong, meanwhile, joined largely because of Trent Alexander-Arnold's exit. Both are known for their attacking qualities, yet Harman believes their presence has unbalanced the team. Speaking on Talk Sport, he said, "Over the 90 minutes, you never really felt Liverpool were in control. It was very open and they struggled to create consistently.